Voice of Vietnam.
This is the Voice of Vietnam, broadcasting from Hanoi, capital of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam.
Welcome to the English program on the Voice of Vietnam. In this program, after the news, current affairs will highlight the publicity and democracy in collecting public opinions on revised 1992 Constitution. Then the weekly letterbox will acknowledge listeners' letters and emails received during the week. But first, hear the news. In the news headlines, National Assembly Chairman Nguyễn Sinh Hùng says the Constitution reflects the people's power. Vietnam has fulfilled the membership obligations it committed to 5 years after joining the World Trade Organization, and the world expresses concern over Pyongyang's reactivating its nuclear complex. And now for the news in detail. State President Trương Tấn Sang has stressed Vietnam's consistent policy of strengthening friendship and cooperation with its traditional African friends, including Guinea. At a meeting with Guinean Minister of Trade Mohamed Doval Doumbouya in Hanoi on Wednesday, President Sang proposed both countries increase exchange of high-level delegations to fully tap their potential for cooperation. Doumbouya confirmed that farm produce is an essential staple that should be part and parcel of any bilateral trade exchanges. He proposed that Vietnam send more agriculture experts to Guinea. The 7th meeting of the Committee for Drafting the 1992 Constitution revisions took place in Hanoi on Wednesday to discuss how public feedback has been reflected in the amendments. Addressing the meeting, National Assembly Chairman Nguyễn Sinh Hùng, who is also President of the committee, said the collection of public opinions about the 1992 Constitution is a political and legal drive, which is spreading widely among the people of all walks of life and the entire political system. Hùng said scientific and practical opinions should be taken into maximum consideration. He asked the committee to give clear explanation to the public as to why some opinions are ruled out.
Đợt sinh hoạt chính trị pháp lý rộng rãi trong toàn dân này đã
The political and legal drive has been guided by the spirit, wisdom, and ideas of the people. Lessons can be learned that will have improved our work. Explanation is good, and it's more important that the Constitution should always be improved. The great result is that our constitutional revisions have been commented by the people. We gathered these comments selectively. This Constitution has been decided by the people and reflects the people's power. By March 31st, there were 26 million submissions from agencies, organizations, and individuals regarding constitutional revisions. A conference on trade promotion and social security in Northwestern region with the theme Explore and Co-join Potential opened in Tuyên Quang province on Wednesday. The participants stressed the region's strategic position in national defense and how it was necessary to mobilize resources from different economic sectors in order to tap local potential. Deputy Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc said,
là phát triển dịch vụ du lịch, khai thác thế mạnh về du lịch sinh thái.
It's necessary to further develop tourism, especially ecological, cultural, and historical tourism in the northwestern region, as well as uphold the strength of the border economy. In addition, the region needs to focus on mining, production of construction materials, irrigation, hydropower plants, and agroforestry products, while protecting the environment. It's important to increase investment in transport infrastructure development and businesses along the key routes, as well as attract more investment to upgrade the transport network, improve human resource training, and increase technology transfer. We need to mobilize different resources to improve the social security system, focusing on eliminating temporary housing and building more clinics and schools. For this occasion, the State Bank of Vietnam, commercial banks, and other economic groups signed investment projects for the region worth nearly $135 million. A review of Vietnam's 5-year accession to the World Trade Organization, WTO, has said Vietnam has fulfilled the membership's obligations it committed to, moving with strong economic and trade policy reforms towards transparency and liberalization.
The report was released at a seminar in Hanoi on Wednesday, which was organized by Vietnam's Central Institute for Economic Management and the program to provide logistical and technical support for WTO entry. Participants said the initial results should pave the way for Vietnam to become a strong economy in the region. Dr. Võ Trí Thành, Deputy Director of the Central Institute for Economic Management, said,
Nghiên cứu này của bọn tôi không chỉ nhìn WTO mà nhìn cả các hiệp định Việt Nam.
Our studies not only look from the WTO's point of view, but also at agreements Vietnam has signed and implemented. This approach enables us to better understand Vietnam's competitive edges, the level of the economy, and Vietnam's real protection level.
Participants called on Vietnam to improve the competitiveness of the state business and products, make full use of advanced technology, and develop human resources in order to meet the requirements of international economic integration.
The world has shown concern over North Korea's announcement on Tuesday that it would restart its main Yongbyon nuclear complex for its atomic weapons program. The International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, said that this was another deeply regrettable development and was in clear violation of UN Security Council resolutions. IAEA spokeswoman Jean Tudor said, once again, the IAEA Director General strongly urges the DPRK to implement fully all relevant resolutions of the UN Security Council and the IAEA Board of Governors. The U.S. said reactivating Yongbyon would be a clear violation of Pyongyang's international obligations and the commitments it made at that time. A U.S. State Department spokeswoman, Victoria Nuland, described the prospect Pyongyang restarting the nuclear facility as extremely alarming and that the U.S. would not accept North Korea as a nuclear state. Speaking in a joint press conference with South Korean Foreign Minister Jung Byung-se in Washington, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry said that the U.S. would do what was necessary to defend itself and its allies. However, he said that the U.S. were ready to resume talks with North Korea if Pyongyang was serious about nuclear disarmament. Meanwhile, Chinese Deputy Foreign Minister Jiang Jiesu said on Tuesday that China was committed to achieving denuclearization on the Korean Peninsula as well as maintaining its peace and stability. He said China opposed any sides making provocative statements or doing anything that could undermine peace and stability on the Korean Peninsula and in the region, urging all parties to keep calm and restraint, avoid provocation, and refrain from taking any action that risks the deterioration of the situation.